Hey everyone, it's Crazy Kitty 545. Um, I have an update kind of on my situation right now and what's been happening with just my life currently at the moment. I have been kind of in a downfall for the last couple of weeks. My fiance, King Mars, has passed away and it's been very hard for me. I've been grieving for about 3 weeks. I'm still very upset about it, and it's just been extremely hard for me to continue kind of just doing what I need to do. When I got home from his funeral in Cincinnati, I kind of ran out of money and I was literally out of food for a while and I starved for about 3 days. I would like to give a shout out to everyone who has donated and helped me out in just supporting me to help me kind of get back on my feet a little bit. Um, you have provided me with just enough food to get me, going again and just to pay off some bills I need to pay off. I am very grateful for that. Um, so yeah, I've just been dealing with that and everything and just kind of trying to move on, but every day it's so hard. I kind of wake up and I just start crying because it's just so hard to move on without him. It's hard when, especially since he left his possessions at my house, and you kind of look at those things every day, and you're just like, he was here, and he said he was always going to be there, and it's just the fact that you miss him so much, and it's just hard. So I've been trying to move on with my life. It's getting there, but I could be making some more better life choices than I've been making, such as like going out and looking for a new job, which I have not done since his death. So I've been doing that and everything else. Other than that, I updated my Steam and I have been playing Papers, Please. So that's actually a pretty fun game, I guess, in a weird sense. I mean, like, I'll be sitting there and some people will come by and they'll be like, "Oh, I have everything correct in my passport." And I'm like, "No, you don't. Get the hell out of my country. You don't belong here." So it kind of gets me motivated in a weird way to, like, just kind of have fun, I guess, at the same time and just kind of make fun of the game. The only thing I wish that that game would have is, like, maybe a multiplayer mode where you can actually, I don't know how to put this. It's like a multiplayer mode where you could compete against other people to be the best inspector in a way, and see who can process people the fastest and the most efficiently. So that would be pretty cool. So I've been working on that and just dealing with stuff and oh, I created a new recipe. It's more of a college life hack, by the way. Um, Last night I had made mac and cheese, except when I made the mac and cheese, I put in three Kraft American singles, and then I put in a handful of Parmesan cheese, the grated kind, so it was extra cheesy. And then what I did was I took onions, I hollowed them out. I put in ground beef, ketchup, mustard, and a little bit of sugar to make like a cheeseburger sauce. And then I took some of that mac and cheese and I stuffed it in the onion and I baked it at 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Came out delicious. I call it a stuffed onion cheesy mac. So I would definitely recommend, if you like cheeseburger flavored things and you love mac and cheese, that's the way to go. It fills you up and it's delicious. And I had seen so many people take mac and cheese and kind of combine it in other ways, uh, such as making sandwiches and waffles and other things. And I was like, well, nobody's ever done it with a stuffed onion. So I decided to be creative last night. I'm like,
I want to be the first to make something like this. And let me tell you, it turned out amazing. Oh my gosh, I have to make it again. Um, so yeah, it would I would definitely make that recipe again. I gotta get bigger onions though. I used really tiny ones, and just as a kind of try it out because it kind of gave me an idea to do that. But um, yeah, no, it's delicious. I would definitely recommend it 100%. So I was making that last night. Oh, for those of you who probably do not know, I actually have two pet rats as well. Speaking of food, by the way, because I share most of my food with my rats. Um, they get spoiled. I have a Dumbo rat named Rizzo, which was originally King Mars's rat. I had bought him for him. However, since he passed away, it's now my rat. Um, so I pretty much give whatever food to my rats, and my rat is Rizzo. He's a common rat. Um, I feed them Oxbow fish meal pellets, and they eat those. I also give them fresh fruits and veggies every single day. I hold them and pet them. I bathe them every other week. They're really sociable pets, and they actually will come to you if you call them. You can easily train them. They're very trainable. Um, so let's see. Yeah, I have two pet rats. They're about let's say a month and a half old. They're adults. Um, just very friendly in general. I'm actually gonna make probably a video about my rats in sometime here in the future. I also have a pet goldfish and a small little algae eater. It's a tiny placo, I think. It's like really tiny. It's maybe like 2 inches of a fish. It's not even that big. He's a really tiny sucker fish. I gotta get a bigger placo though. So he's helping reduce the waste in my tank, and yeah, it's been all good. I kind of made a mistake when I was putting that placo in my tank, actually, because what had happened was I bought a glass shrimp because it was supposed to be an extra algae eater in addition to my placo. When I was trying to put that shrimp in, that shrimp actually did not come out of the bag. I thought he ended up in the tank, and I didn't find him anywhere. And my friend came over the next day, and he found the bag that I had thrown out from where the shrimp was in, and he found it, and that shrimp was still in the bag, but it was dead. And it was like, it really isn't a big concern for me. That shrimp was only $1. I can go back and buy another one. So it kind of looked like a cooked shrimp. It was like pink. I felt so bad. I'm like, I am so sorry. I did not realize you did not make it out of the bag. I was still hopeful it was alive because like it had a tiny bit of water still in there, but I didn't know if it was still gonna live. So now I gotta figure out another way to kind of just put another shrimp in my tank at some point. I'm not too worried about it. I thought it would be cool to have a shrimp, but obviously it didn't work. It kind of died. So it was me being ignorant. I was like, "Ooh, it's gonna look good in my tank." No, no, not at all. So yeah, now I gotta go get another shrimp at some point. So yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to talk about right now. I will probably do another live stream in a while, maybe later today or tomorrow. I have not decided yet. I'm kind of also busy with college, which actually I skipped today because the bus ran late, and that was kind of my fault. Um, I should have gone at least a half hour earlier, but I was too busy talking with people on Skype, and I just figured, maybe I would make it on time. However, the bus kind of did not run on the schedule I thought it was going to run on, and by the time I would have made it to the transfer center to switch buses to get on the one I needed to get to school, that bus wasn't going to come for another hour, so I just decided to skip school. I just went back home. I'm like, you know what? Screw the bus. So I went back home and just started Skyping with people again. I could care less. That I hate today's class anyway. It's math and sanitation. I'm in culinary school. So that class doesn't really appeal to me. So I just decided to stay home. Tomorrow I've got to go to class again, but I have to go there at 11. So, yeah, I just got to go there. But for now I'm just sitting here live streaming, just chilling. But with that, I think I'm going to end this stream here, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. Bye!